Alright guys, hey, this is Raven Eyes here and welcome back to the channel. It's been quite a long time since I've made a video and it's been, I find Tower Fantasy a very difficult game to make content on, so I kind of halted. Unless, if you're doing weapon reviews, then you have content, but everyone's doing weapon reviews and theory crafting and stuff like that. But if you choose not to, it's just like, there's not really much to cover unless you're doing guides or something, which I don't plan on doing. But that's not what this video is going to be about. Recently, we're currently on the Lynn banner, and there's the Create Tower event with Lynn, hashtag Lynn, yeah. And decided to create a piece myself. And made a recording yesterday, all day, working on this. Very long time, and the audio was just bad, so turned it into a time lapse, so that's cool. Without further ado, let's take a look. So I'm guessing I'm just turning this into a voiceover on the time lapse video. I edited it and try to get it as I try to get rid of any extra stuff that we don't need to look at. But yeah, in the beginning here, we start sketching, drawing, trying to figure out the figure, the body, drawing things in shapes, sort of measuring the head right here, right now. So from the top of the head to the torso, altogether is about 3 heads all the way down to the waist. So that's why I did the quick measurements. And I try to do like try to turn it into something dynamic. I've been practicing this pose for all week. So this is actually not just a whole day, but an entire week of practicing. And it just shows how weak my skills are currently, which really sucks. But yeah, I got back into drawing thanks to Tower Fantasy because I just really enjoy the characters and doing the fan art. It's absolutely fantastic, you know. I love these the aesthetics of this game. It's just very unfortunate that this is very high pay to win kind of game. But it is what it is. Anywho, I originally wanted to do my first fan art video with Cobalt B, but since there's an event with Lin Yi, decided to do that. I might do a review on Lin later, related to fire teams, but I'm not really sure. But yeah, when you first start sketching your poses or drawing, you're trying to figure it out, you build things in shapes. You know, you start from the general, then back to the specific. Notice, even though we're doing anime drawing, like here's an example right now, just shaping the eyeballs, and this is how I would just draw straight up, right? I think I'm covering art style for some reason though. Like, I was talking about anime and how let's pause the video real quick in case you're interested. Yeah, so there's 3 different styles I drew. One is like a very Naruto-esque eyeball. And the second one is it's very Dragon Ball Z, very open. I think I was stating in this part of the video that if you want to learn how to draw, you should draw from reality. Cartoons are, they stem from reality. Anime, cartoons, all that. And that was a loud noise. And they stem from reality. And then the third eyeball is where I actually draw an eye, how it's supposed to look like. You have the eyeball and you draw the eyelid on the round, literally sphere. They're 2 giant spheres just lodged into your skull. That sounds insane, right? But I've studied anatomy for a good amount. I might not be that great right now anymore, it's like as I used to, but I know how to get to a realistic drawing. Anywho, back to the video. I don't want to drag this to 40 minutes just like the video itself is. But we might skip ahead. What is this? Oh, this is a side profile. So I think I bring out that on the side, since the center of the eye is not like looking straight at you. You should draw it in the oval. But yeah, here I am drawing the general anatomy of the female body. You know, if you want to get good at drawing, you got to embrace the human body and for what it is. You know, like I know, like literally in college, when I was going to college, it was a major shocker to me because, like, you know, I'm still very young and, you know, just 18, and oh no, naked models right there, right in front of your face. Some of them old, some of them young, just various ages, wrinkly, smooth skin, whatever it is. They're just right there in front of you. And you're just like, whoa, I gotta actually do this. And I did. You know, there's a couple of like free online resources too if you look at for like gesture drawings. Maybe I'll put that a link in the description of the website. Maybe not, I don't know. I think technically it's not safe for work because it has nudity in it, so maybe not. But ooh, I think I just skipped. But here, I think I'm drawing the. Oh right, I looked over at the and I cut that out of the video for a brief second. I looked at Lynn's character model to try to figure out how to draw the details on her outfit. And so we finished the general gesture figure, although I changed the figure as I continued drawing in this video. But now we're just adding the details. Let's see if we can just skip ahead a bit. Drawing her coat, trying to figure out where the lines are supposed to be. But, you know, eventually we get there. I do a lot of erasing. And this is where I'm not very confident in drawing other people's characters, to be honest. If I can draw just like my own character, which would probably just be very plain jeans, t-shirt, pants, joggers, whatever it is, very basic, you know, everyday kind of clothing. But Lynn here, she's not wearing everyday clothing. She's wearing a heavily embroidered jacket, skin tight jacket, suit thing. And very military-esque. So she's got like badges all over the place. She's got like a shoulder pad and a cape, or you know, whatever that cape thing is called. She's got a belt and she's got like 2 chains just on going across her shoulders, and another one on her waist connected to her belt that's on her waist. Like, just way too much detail. So I was just really frustrated with actually drawing Lynn. I did not enjoy it at all, but I took up the challenge, and let me tell you, it was a pain. So you can see I've been erasing constantly over and over again. I'm trying to figure out how to draw her coat laying on her skirt and how to position her legs again. So this is where I said that I changed the general figure because it's no longer the same anymore. It's different. I was trying to make the pose look a lot better and more dynamic. Yeah, let's just keep skipping. So now I think I finally get it. I think I got it now. Right? No, I didn't. I keep erasing. Erase some more, and you know, I'm trying to figure out how the skirt's supposed to lay over her legs and how they're attached to her waist. You know, I'm trying to figure that out, and it's really difficult. It's really difficult. I'm trying to do some foreshortening. I think this part right here, I finally start getting it. I start measuring. I think that started helping me get the drawing right. I think so. Nope, I just keep erasing. Oh, this time. So she does have some booty shorts under there, so I draw her without the skirt. Then I draw the skirt over. Finally. I think that was my idea. Erase some more, will you? It's sheet is so dirty. It annoys the crap out of me. Yeah, I think I got it. It looks familiar now. It's not perfect, but you know what? I think I'm satisfied. Yeah, this is definitely it. Check that out. Look at that. We got the drawing. And I think I don't know how to draw high heels in this part. I redraw this like way later. And I think I was kind of pleased with it. So just kind of got one knee raised and the other leg pointed downward. I like it. I figured out where to put the belt and everything. I keep things very unfinished and unpolished right now because, one, I hate drawing it. I think we start doing the details in the jacket a little bit more, but I don't do a lot of it until... By the way, this is only part one of the series. I scanned the drawing into my computer and I'm going to finish it up on my PC. I mean my laptop. I think I start drawing how the fabric should be, like, gets pulled towards the elbow and stretches across from her shoulder to her elbow. And then I'm literally posing my hand to figure out how to draw this thing. You know, you gotta draw from reality, or see things from reality, because, like, that's where, if you look at a lot of old school animes, they actually look a lot less anime. I mean, it's still anime, but they try to draw the lips as realistic as possible. They try to draw the, you know, something that they can understand. It doesn't look like anime today. I'm thinking of stuff like Akira and some older stuff. I never really watched Akira. I gotta watch that. Haven't had the time. I think I tried figuring out the arm. I put this one off too, just like I put off the shoe. And I found that her left arm just keeps doesn't look right no matter what I do. That's because like if you don't study your anatomy, it won't look right. Eventually, I basically just you completely erase it, and I foreshorten it. Yeah, this is the one, I think. And the for my previous attempts, her shoulder was actually dropped lower, so it was like dislocated, which looked wrong. Yeah, this is that's the one. Oh yeah. Honestly, I still don't think it looks right, but all right. Let's try to speed things up a bit. Yeah. So I think I'm just trying to figure out how to draw her weapon, the shadow weave. Oh, looks like it's later in the day, and I went to bed. I decided to move on to inking. I think I did the shadow weave way later, after I inked everything. Even though I don't have everything like drawn out, like, 'cause I don't have a really tiny pencil to sketch out the tinier details right now. All I have is a mechanical pencil that doesn't get that small. But we're inking. Inking's pretty fun. You should try it. You probably noticed my left hand's in the way. That's because that's the whole source of my audio problems. My camera setup kept hitting my mic because my mic's actually on the same side as it's on my right hand side. So because it kept hitting the mic and literally in the way, the mic never picked up my voice, or it would cut off mid dialogue. So That's why we're doing the voiceover. Right here, I'm drawing the rope chain thing that's on Lynn's shoulder to shoulder. It's it's so many tiny details, and that's why I didn't really do it with pencil. I don't think I did it too well, but uh, it is what it is. Maybe next time I'll do it better, or maybe I'll fix it up digitally. Not sure yet. Either way, it's. I think personally, I don't like the chain thing. I think it's just too much detail on her shoulder. She already has the shoulder pads with the tassels. Uh, but yeah, if you like drawing and you haven't tried dip pens and inking, you know this is very much how manga artists start out drawing. It's very fun, and to be honest, it's other than the fact that you're permanently applying ink onto your drawing, so there's no going back. To be honest, like I mess up right there, the button. So if you look, where's the button? Come on. So here's the part where I draw the button. I think I got too much ink on my nib. So right here, literally a puddle just dropped onto it, and I'm just like, oh crap. I'll fix that in Photoshop. So basically I'm trying to get the comic book manga art style going on. And yeah. Let's try skipping forward a bit more. Yeah, I'll leave it alone. Maybe just be quiet for a little while, yeah. Let you guys enjoy the show. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoy it. But cars keep trying to pass by. Alright, let's see here. We have we're doing more details on the... I don't think I covered the details in the stockings, huh? Oh well. You can see as I start drawing more and more, I start adding line weight to my drawings a little bit more. Line weight meaning the stroke, which is the thickness of the lines. So most times where the light hits most on a character or a person or an object, that's where I have thinner lines, and the darker side to the darker side of the person or place or whatever I'm drawing will have thicker lines, and it sort of helps give the drawing dimension, a little bit more interest too. Start cleaning up all the lines after inking it. I think I'm pretty satisfied with it too, to be honest. I don't know I don't know why I did that. I was doing the gesture for some reason. Oh well. So this is a brush pen, one of my favorite tools. I don't have any other brushes to use, so it's a different ink. But it helps fill a large area at the same time. It's really good for it's really fun to use, actually. You should get a brush pen. If you ever never tried a brush pen, try it. It's great. It's fun. Really good for hair. Really good to fill out large areas of blacks. You know, just like in manga. As you can see here, I got like this tissue paper. I probably use it for months, the same one, because I don't want to waste it. It's unfortunate that I'm left-handed, because This is the perspective and view you get. I don't even know what I'm doing. I think I'm drawing the hands. Yeah. Just filling it up and cleaning it out. It's just finishing up the drawing. Alright. Oh. I think, looking at her... Yeah, I'm finishing up the other thigh. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. That's why I went there in game. Okay, so I think now we're finally getting to the shadow weave and like drawing it out. I did not enjoy drawing this. In fact, I gotta finish it. I think I even talked about not enjoy drawing it, and I bring out Cobalt B's drawing. So that's something I'm working on. I'm practicing drawing Cobalt B. I want that to be sort of like my avatar image for all my profiles for right now. She's my favorite character in Tower of Fantasy. You know, she's a mad scientist who makes weapons, and she always needs a hint of inspiration. Always applying art to her work, even though it's not required. And I felt like that resonated with me. Because I'm someone who always needs inspiration. Like the event itself, it was literally inspiration for me to draw this. I can't believe I'm doing it. Lynn's not my favorite character either. I think she's great, but... Yeah. I tried my best here, but it didn't work out so well. Partially because I don't really know how to, there's so many details going on in her fan sword thing, the shadow weave, and it's such a pain. I think I just start trying to draw squiggles as patterns here, and then I finally start inking. Then I make the mistake. So this is when you're trying to correct the mistake with white ink. I think I discovered that the white ink is more like whiteout. It's not actually ink. It doesn't work the same way as ink. So I'm literally just, since I don't have a brush, just literally slapping it onto the paper. But like I said, I'm going to take it to the scanner and I'm going to finish up the drawing after. Yeah, it's all crusty. Maybe I'll try this again in the future. And try like getting some tracing paper or marker paper and just like sketching over it on top of this one, and then doing the drawing again by hand in person. Here's I took a screenshot of the shadow weave, trying to study and analyze it. I found out it's not really a good idea too much because it didn't help at the ankle. But you know, it is what it is. All right. I think here I start doing the hair. This is the fun part with brush pens. Brush pens are great because for hair, because like I said earlier, it's fills up a large amount of space, and you can go from really thick to thin. It can make some really, really fun lines. And shoot, I say if you want to get good into anime style drawings, definitely get a pen nib, definitely get some ink, definitely get a brush, and you know, go to town. It's really fun. Especially if you're a beginner, do not just go jump into digital art. I mean, it's so much more different than direct contact with paper, you know. So much more different. There's nothing wrong with trying digital art. What did I do here? Wasn't even focused on the drawing. Oh man, I wish you guys actually got the action a lot better, but this is why I turned it into a time lapse anyways. I think I was also talking about like AI art, how much how bad it is, you know. It's not completely bad. The whole point of AI art is just simply is new technology, and it's supposed to make the workflow a lot more simpler and easier. So say like you take a your own personal character, and then you got like a pose of another image, right? And you just want your character in that pose, and you don't know how to draw your character in that pose. Well, then the AI art tool can do that for you, basically. And yeah, then you can use the rendered image to draw it again as a reference and make it better. You know, that's how the tool is supposed to be used. But people are actually using it to pretty much rip off artwork. And you know, the whole point of art and appreciating art and creating art is to, you know, it starts out at a young age. You know, maybe you wanna you got a comic book collection, you got a manga collection, you got these heroes you look up to. You know, you want to draw them, you want to create your own artwork, you want to create your own stories. And with AI art, you're kind of taking that away, developing these skills, learning how to tell stories, creating your own characters. You know, that you're taking that away. And you know, in the future, less and less artists are going to be born because of it. I think yeah, that was it. um Shoot, come on, where's my mouse? Not you. There you go. All right, so again, that's the final piece. And let's right. Anyways, if you like videos like this one, maybe we'll do a better draw with me kind of video again next time. Actually going over my thought process and drawing instead of this time-lapse video. Um, I hope you enjoyed this one. There will be a part 2 where I just take this into Photoshop and color it and fix all the issues I have. I don't think I mentioned it, but the issue I have specifically with the fan right here, it doesn't look like it's at the right angle, so I have to like Photoshop it and fix it in there. Plus the paper is being ripped up by the dip pen. It's literally a pointed edge that you're poking into the paper with the ink. So, and on top of that, I'm erasing constantly, trying to fix all my issues and problems. So, yeah, I really like this. If you can do this in person, and you can make a really good drawing, it looks better in person. It looks great. Yeah, so we'll catch you in the next one. The next one we will make colors and finish up the drawing, maybe add a little bit of a background to it or something. I'm not really sure yet, but we'll do that all in Photoshop. All right, see ya.